It is day 2 of work on the Mog. Yesterday we got a lot done. We got the truck mostly stripped, but when we took the hood and the grill off, we found out that we have a little leak. So that is probably something that we're gonna have to address, but we're not painting any of this under the hood. We're painting underneath the truck first. So our next big project is gonna be sanding, unfortunately. This is gonna be a huge job.
All right, I'm ready. A little breath freshener.
I wouldn't do that. Drew got stung by a wasp.
Sure did. Arm's kind of baseball. Look at the little baseball. Looks like a Popeye arm.
It does.
Yep. This job is fun.
We are about a quarter of the way done with the chassis, and it's probably been 3 hours.
It's been like 8 hours.
It's been 12 hours.
It's been too long already. I hate it. And I love it. I'm having a good time.
This is not fun. This is not a fun job, but we are finding a little bit of rust, not more than we could see just looking under the truck. There isn't any like crazy surprises or anything. It's exactly what we thought it was, but so glad that we're going through it just with a fine-tooth comb. Drew even found a wire that needed to be repaired that was original to the truck. So honestly, it's just really good to go through it, look at everything, and you will have seen and touched every single part of the truck.
Covered in all kinds of stuff. Just falling on my face. It's awesome.
Well, a quarter of the truck is done. I will say the back is the most complicated part. Has the most stuff going on down there, but a lot more work ahead of us. Onward. I found a degreaser that's been working a little bit better. This one works better than the Grease Lightning one we were using. So I'm going back over some of the rear parts of the chassis. It looks pretty good. I was really doubtful as to what we could get done under here because everything's still in place. The camper's still in place. All the wiring is back here. I just didn't know how much we'd realistically be able to do, but it looks pretty good, I think. Here, let me show you. This is some of the dirt that has come off the chassis. Pretty gross. I have about 10 towels that look like this. The addition of this brush helped a lot. I think it's really coming together. I'm going through and wiping everything with the degreaser. We power washed it, but it needed to be scrubbed. So I'm going through and wiping everything, and then Drew's following behind me and sanding.
We're done for now.
I guess. Look at all these rags. This is all the dirt that we got off of the Unimog. Look at this. This is disgusting.
And much more, because a lot of it just fell off. This is one of those jobs that's basically never done, but we're done, I think.
All our sanding discs. Yeah, it's, I don't know. You could do this job for weeks. You could do this job for days or hours. We spent 2 days at it.
Yeah, and without taking the box off, like, you can only go so far. It's very tedious work, but I think we're in a good spot for what we're trying to accomplish. The frame is in excellent shape, as well as the coats of paint that are on there. Other than a handful of spots where there's like surface rust, it's completely sealed still, so it's not super high stakes for us to be perfect here, but we did go pretty thorough.
Yeah, I mean, you can just see like how much work we put in. I would say 15 to 17 hours. What would happen is I would spray the degreaser and clean it for the most part, and then Drew would follow behind me and sand and get anything that I missed.
Next step, I'm already filthy and it's warm out still and sunny, so I'm gonna get under there and pressure wash the whole thing again, kind of see where we are after that. But I'm already so dirty, so I figure I might as well do it right now. Yeah,
this is a really dirty job. Like, my clothes are completely ruined here. On my face, there's an imprint of the mask that I was wearing. Oh, yeah. I know there's dirt all over my face, but it's kind of a back and forth of clean and wash, clean and wash. So we're gonna give it its second wash, then look it over, see if there's anything that we missed, anything that needs to be sanded. If there is something that we missed, then we'll have to clean that up. Wash it for a third time because you can't paint right after sanding. All that dust will be in your paint. So we're really hoping that after the power wash, this time, we'll just be good to go with the paint.
Optimism.
I like optimism. Underneath the chassis, when I was cleaning, there was like a layer of, it almost seemed like baked on mud because you had to scrub at it with the brush or the rag to really get it off after it was soaked with the cleaner and degreaser. So there was no way that was gonna come off with just a simple power washing because it was in a lot of the corners and everything. So I think we did the right thing to really get in there and scrub at it. So happy with the condition of the truck still. Even going through every nook and cranny of this thing, it is in phenomenal shape for a 37-year-old vehicle. I mean,
yeah, it really is.
It's incredible.
I was saying we should have left that like mud clay on there. It's like another layer of seal.
Yeah, it was another layer of protecting.
It was that. It was like, you almost couldn't tell where the paint ended and that began. It was so dense.
Yeah. And it wasn't everywhere.
No.
It was in specific spots or kind of on the underside of things. You could see where it sprayed up from driving maybe. It had been on there a long time, longer than we've owned the truck.
Yeah, the truck's in incredible shape though. The metal is there's no damage at all. A very small amount of surface rust on the back bars here, but like, and that's it. There isn't any other spots that are really like that, short of like, you know, a tiny little thing here or there, but man, it's in great shape.
We're really proud of the job that we did here. It looks so clean. It's sparkling. It's never looked better, at least since we owned it in the last year. So, feeling pretty confident on the next steps. We're gonna wash this baby down and then paint. The Mog is clean once again, and it almost certainly has never looked this good.
It is much cleaner than it was. Yeah, it was messy. So much dirt. I think actually it was pretty clean when it got here, but we did a lot of dirt.
Yes.
That's a lot of North Rim Grand Canyon on there. The top of the fuel tank had like a layer of it we were just leaving on there to see how long it would last, and it lasted months.
It definitely looks really good. I think there was basically a layer of degreaser on everything because I sprayed that all over when I was wiping off the dirt. So I think the degreaser just added an extra layer of clean once we started the power washer.
Yeah.
It's shiny.
I just want to keep spraying it now.
I know, it looks pretty.
I might hit it once more.
So I think our day here is ending, but we're gonna let it dry overnight and then we'll take a look at it in the morning and hopefully we'll be good to paint.
No, I'm going to spray myself down with this. I am filthy. Oh my gosh.
It's horrible.
So bad.